see what we're looking at. SPY. Pretty nice move overall yesterday. And then we are, looks like we're going to be opening up at a slight gap up, if I'm correct. Yeah, slight gap up here. Are still sitting inside of previous day's range.
Mm, Hello.
Hi, Phil. I didn't know you were coming in today.
There he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna trade because internet is kind of bad, but they had Wi-Fi.
Hmm.
Didn't know that. But
Sure.
I will mute myself as we are going to the beach now, and it's like, yeah, 200 people there. So,
All right. Yeah, anyways, so a SPY here, this is the one thing that we were keeping an eye on was this daily gap fill level right here. So we see that yesterday we actually did end up filling that really nicely. And our overnight high level, actually, you see, same structure here. So this is break and retest structure on SPY. So you got this pull down, filled this daily uh, gap towards the upside right here, and then this almost where our overnight high actually is sitting at right now. This looks like a back test off this, previous trend line over here. So now that we filled, kind of this imbalance, this actually could set us up for another leg lower if we wanted to. Otherwise, I think above overnight highs, we definitely continue higher from here, but we definitely would have to get above 556 for me in order to flip back to longs. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be leaning short here, but we'll take a look at other individuals and see how they look as well. So let me take a look at the 4 hour as well here. Yeah, it looks like on a 4 hour as well, we did fill some previous imbalances here overhead on SPY. We do have another one slightly above us, above overnight highs, 554 up to 556. And that would actually be a really nice spot if we rejected that. So longs above probably overnight highs for me. Yeah, not a bad spot where we're sitting at right now. Okay, take a look at Qs. Should be the same exact thing, I think. Yeah, so looks like we're going to be maybe opening up at a slight gap up. We are sitting inside of a 4 hour imbalance if I'm correct, but let's take a look at the weekly here. Not the weekly, the daily here. Daily structure. Yeah, we have a little bit more room up here with this daily as we were keeping an eye on pretty much that same exact gap fill that we're looking for. But one thing to take in mind is we are actually at our, targets up to this 470, right? Remember, we were looking for that. We were looking for this back test into this 470 region. So now that we've got it, my weekly targets are for the most part hit so far. We had this daily 4 hour imbalance right here and right here that ended up getting filled so far. Yeah, we pretty much see a swept liquidity right over here if you see liquidity sitting right here. So yeah, right where we're sitting at right now actually. 475 is actually a really nice spot that we hit for the overnight session, and we are coming back into previous day's range. So this definitely could be potentially really nice if we do get some, sellers coming in. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Take a look at Apple now. Apple gap up. Does have earnings today, and actually looks like it is flagging here a little bit in the pre-market, sitting above overnight highs, or sorry, previous high of day. 4 hour structure here on Apple. Okay, so actually also had another really nice potential breakout level here. If it wants to, we're about halfway filled back into this previous flag breakout over here. So about halfway through that structure there, above us has room up to 226 for me if we do get above this overnight high, and then if we do get back into previous low of day, probably will see 222 and then back into this uh, previous imbalance slightly down below us. So those are something that we'll probably be keeping an eye on for Apple. Like I said, also earnings. So we definitely could actually see some chop again, as you see with this that previous range, right? We are starting to chop there in this region a little bit. So now with Apple earnings, coming out today, we definitely could also see that potential range in between overnight highs and previous high of day there. So that'll be nice to see. But like I said, we are flagging here on this 5 minute. So 5 or even 15 minute, you could say, I'd imagine. Yeah, 5 and 15 minute here. So that's actually quite nice. If we do want to see like a bit of a morning pop here. Take a look at Microsoft. Yeah, still doing a really relatively well after its earnings. Sitting right at 420. 4 hour structure, yeah, sitting actually above this previous support. So we actually look good up to 425 here if we do want to use this kind of zone as support. I'd like 417 better. Get maybe a back test to that because as you can see, yesterday's close on this 4 hour, we ended up closing right below this actually. So we technically are using it as resistance, so it was support turned into resistance right here at yesterday's close. However, we had an overnight gap up on Microsoft, so I would like to see a back test into that 417 level and seeing how that interacts. Otherwise, if we get this breaker above overnight highs, probably look for 424. Mm, 4 hour on Google. Oh, we actually have a very, very nice structure here on Google. So we have a higher low structure out here. Really, really nice higher low structure. It actually almost looks like another bear flag that would want to set us actually lower. And we're sitting at a really nice spot right here, 172. Previous resistance here, or previous support flipped into resistance right now actually. So yeah, once again, similar structure. We would need to get above this overnight highs for a bit of a leg higher. Well, we actually have quite a bit of room up actually if we do get above this. Otherwise, we probably will continue to hold the structure. And then if we do get this break below that lower trend line, that definitely could actually send us down a pretty good amount, I'd imagine, if we do get that break on the larger time frame. But that would then again also need some time to play out. And last and final name is going to be NVIDIA. So NVIDIA 4 hour flag looks like consolidating here a little bit. We did fill previous overhead 4 hour imbalance right there. We filled that, yeah, pretty much perfectly actually. Going into yesterday's close, sitting at a pretty nice area of resistance here. Let's take a look at this on a larger time frame. And as I mentioned, we were looking for that 100 psychological level tap into. And as I said previously, or a couple days ago, we did end up tapping into that 100 psych, but it was only during the after hour session. So I'm still actually looking for us to tap into that on a bit of the larger time frame. But yeah, I do still like this daily time frame. You see this, we're at a really, really nice spot of resistance. It's going to be pretty much that 119 level that uh, we played that breakout like last week, I think, or at the beginning of this week, I forget. But yeah, we played that break below 119, and then that was pretty much a straight flush from there. So really interested to see how we'll actually interact at this 119 level. Whether or not we would like to reject it there. So that would be quite interesting for me. Yeah, we're opening pretty much right there as well, so definitely a could play a bit of a breakout here, but yeah, sitting right at I believe on top of previous A range. Now we're gonna be opening right below it maybe, but cool. No, overall really nice spot where we're sitting at right now, so be keeping an eye on that. Any questions? Nope. Everybody good?
None for me.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, we have 7 minutes here, and while we wait, I will be back really quick. All right, I'm back. Who here? Everyone here? Ton, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, swear. We looking at?
I just want to see these slows get taken first. I think we're gonna take out 504. I feel like larger time frame. Me personally, I've been bearish since yesterday. You see my signals tab. Um, Daily looks bearish. We are in a daily BPR fib level. That's kind of like making me lean bearish. But we have a lot of news and momentum, so that could mean a whole lot of nothing if we just get a push up here. I feel like smaller time frame for me here is kind of hard to read. Um, just because yesterday that move was so violent that we left a lot of imbalances to be filled.
Mm,
But that is also like a 500-point move. You know what I mean?
mm.
So not sure what we're gonna get here.
Looking at NQ here, actually, it looks like we have almost a bit of an H setup here.
Yep, on the 5 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I definitely do want to see us take out this 503 first. That's gonna be just a small short bias until we take that out, and then I'll see what the market gives.
I think I'm
Yeah,
leaning
daily for me
for
looks bearish,
shorts.
but
I think I'm leaning for shorts today here as well. I'm actually a pretty big fan of this H setup coming in. I actually even would take this even before the open, but we'll see what we get coming in. I feel like we might be able to get that push immediately into the open actually, I'll be honest. So I think I'm gonna play a very, very similar setup to yesterday, but it's literally gonna be pretty much the exact opposite. I look for, if because we're opening up in previous day's range, I look for a back test into previous hive day, also VWAP, and I think I'll look to take a short entry right there. And then what stops as a close above previous day's range. And I think that'll be my setup for today. Got 30 seconds here for this open. Yeah, and like I said, we did come into these really nice levels into this 470 level or 470 region, which was, going to be where some of my weekly upside targets. I'm not really looking for anything more above this. Keeping an eye out for this open though. Like I said, back this into previous hive day, potential short for me. Yeah, we're sitting pretty much right at this breakout here for this 15-minute H setup. Let's see if we're able to get this.
Where are you looking to short at, Alex?
Previous hive day, back test.
I want us to leave this sell side liquidity here and have a small pop up as a manipulation,
Mm.
and then we enter on the distribution. But like, I like it if we leave the sell side alone.
That's at 504, 503.
Yep,
Yeah, I would like that too. Leave that alone, like I said, and then I would like to take my short entry on this back test. This would
trading into that 1 minute fair value gap. Rejecting the shit out of that 1 minute fair value gap. Damn.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
perfect.
that's crazy.
Damn, that's like a one and done right there in 10 seconds. You got an entry in the middle of that fair value gap. Thing is, we are kind of trading in a 15-minute fair value gap. So,
Yeah, we have a 5-minute gap overhead us here as well.
yep. It looks like we traded into that 5 minute and then rejected 1 minute, 5 minute. Yeah, very, very wiki. I don't like it when that's this wiki.
Hmm. get this back test, however. Not sure if I want to take this immediately. I think I'd want to see how we react here first. The tap, just shy of that tap. We did pull into view up right there though. Looking for a little bit more here. Want that previous high of day back test. Literally just shy of it too. So yeah, we did get that fill of that 1 minute gap imbalance. Filling this 5 minute one. We do have another 5 minute overhead as well, but I'm more of a fan of this 15-minute structure here, to be honest. Spy here, previous high of day back test. Okay.
Yeah, we can't close above this gap.
5 minute cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to see us close above if we want to seek higher, but because we have another gap above. I like that gap a lot more.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
This
something
should
keep
be
an
a
eye on as
close.
well. 5 minute candle did close below view up right here. Still did not get that tap into previous high of day just yet.
So it looks like ES is a lot more volatile than NQ today, because ES took out lows. Now it's looking to take out highs, while NQ kind of stuck in the mud.
Yeah. You are still pretty volatile though right now.
Yep.
If Nvidia does get this break above this 119, I probably would look to wait on my entry. This may break down here. We might just reject this view up level and not even get this tap at highs here. This is looking pretty weak though. Take a look at Apple here selling, Microsoft selling here as well. Nvidia did reject that 119 level. That's that previous breakout level. We just put in a new low on Qs here. Wow, that would have been beautiful right there, but we did not pull up to my entry.
Yep. Same here.
Literally just shy of it too.
So yeah, NQ took out lows, while ES didn't. It looks like DS is stronger here, still above VWAP.
Yeah, perfectly into that overnight low level.
I think this is kind of bullish here, low key.
Yeah, I think so. We tapped off an equal low on Qs, and
Yeah,
we pretty much tapped.
I wanted to leave those lows because as long as we left those lows, um, I would have been confident in longs. Just because I got me in confident in shorts because I know we're gonna take out those lows eventually. But now that we took out those lows, I'm kind of up in the air. Just go wait and see what the market gives.
Nvidia recaptured Nvidia VWAP there.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at that reaction off of lows being swept. That could be the manipulation here.
Could be. This actually still can. I think this still can potentially set us up. We might want to pull a little bit higher here, and then I'm gonna draw a fib here. Somebody has a hot mic. There we go. Potential 5-minute GP here. Up to 474 on Qs. Watching to see how this 5-minute interacts off VWAP here. If we want this close above, looks like we do want to get it. We should be able to get this tap into previous hive day as well.
Yeah, that's a nasty wick. That's like a 55-point wick right there.
Yeah, it's
But then
not
again,
crazy.
this, I'm still keeping an eye out on this 15-minute imbalance overhead up to 80. Yep.
There's actually a 5-minute BPR here on NQ.
All right, so ES took out internal highs.
Yeah, this is our over previous hive day tap on Qs here. Tapping into this 15-minute imbalance here as well. So
I
let's.
almost want to see ES pop up here and NQ pop up another like 20 points, form SMT. ES taking out as high as what NQ doesn't, and then I'll be very confident in shorts if I see that.
Yeah, I like to see that as well here. They're both sitting pretty much right at previous hive day though.
Video close below VWAP.
Yeah, Nvidia to get this close below view up. Like I said, big rejection off that breakout level at 119. I want Nvidia to stall here.
Microsoft closed above VWAP there though.
Apple still has room here, I think. A little bit more, but yeah, we're coming into this 80 level. Could be looking to take a
Here's just
short here.
first.
I think that's GP. A little bit higher.
Yeah, took a starter at 85.
Tapped into that 15-minute GP. About to take my entry right here.
94 VWAP tap.
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah, this is view up here on NQ. I'm in right here. I'm in a short for here. 94 by the way. NQ short at 94. We're gonna play this 15-minute structure. 15-minute candle close above yo will be my stop. 594 is my entry, like I said. 19594. Filled that 15-minute imbalance. Gonna be keeping an eye out on that. I want this 15-minute candle to reject view up on NQ here. So this following 5-minute candle will pretty much determine whether or not we get stopped here or not. But then again, this stop was actually gonna be relatively tight. So we'll actually see. Or maybe I might actually, I'll do it actually above the 70.6, I think. I think I like that a little bit better. 15-minute candle close above the 78.6 GP, which is going to be right about 620. But if you did want to have something a little bit tighter and look to take a re-entry, you could do this following 5-minute candle close above VWAP, as this would also be our first 15-minute candle as well. And then you can maybe take another re-entry later, but this is going to be a bigger time frame setup here, so it is going to need some time to play out. Just keep that in mind.
Okay, ES took out highs. NQ
Did
still
not.
didn't take
Yeah.
out highs.
Yeah. Still sitting in this
Uh,
GP here. So
yeah.
like
Now I want
this.
to see some stalling here for NQ.
Wow, we might just go for this. No. So like
Okay,
this on
let's see.
Qs here. Like I said, 15-minute structure here for me on Qs. So this following 5-minute candle would need to close below the 78.6.
Let's see. In next 40 seconds is gonna make or break.
I think we'll get this close below. It should be good.
I'd like to see it close below 27 here.
Yes, the only thing is it's like Qs and actually NQ are not really aligned here. It's the only problem. But let's see. We have 4 seconds left here. Might get this close higher. Okay, we did get that close higher. Alright. We're gonna have to probably get out of that. See how we interact here. I'm gonna wait for this first 5-minute candle here. Then I'll see where we're at. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're probably gonna need to get out of this. I'm not out just yet. So I'm waiting for this falling 5-minute candle to see how I reinteract. Pretty much at these highs here, because we are sitting pretty much right at previous high of day here on NQ.
There you go. Hold up.
I do still like this. Yeah, it looks like we are actually tapping into a, what is it, lower high structure. We have a lower high structure here on NQ on this 15-minute.
Take a look at ES. Well, ES took out all its external highs here. Yes, yeah.
Yep.
So
So ES actually is rejecting, yeah, it's sitting right at this overnight highs. 55. Nvidia did get that break above that 119. It's the only concern right there. Yeah, as I mentioned, I still don't hate this setup here. I said we technically would have been stopped already, so I'm the only one that realistically should be holding this, guys.
yeah, I'm in it with you here just because I got a higher fill than you.
Like I said, I'm really keeping an eye out on this larger time frame structure here.
Your draw fib on the 5-minute GP. 5-minute fair value gap.
Yeah, if you drop from the actual overnight highs and overnight lows, we are now tapping into that GP, but um, it really just depends on how you draw here.
I drew it from my high being 92. There you go. Nice push down here.
717 to 504.
Come on. We just had a push down 30 points and then pumped up 30 points. Nuts.
Yeah. So right now, I'm really just keeping an eye out on this 15-minute higher low structure here. I think I might have drew fib a little bit wrong there, but now please remember, you guys definitely should be managing your own trades here, right? Just because I'm still in this does not mean you guys need to be as well. Only reason I'm still sitting in this is because I do still like the structure that we're getting, right? So,
Days like this, proper position size is literally everything.
hmm
Like if you positioned well enough, should be okay. And if you over leverage, you're getting clapped.
yeah, literally. Right, so for me, I'm literally just trying to let this setup play out, giving it time. So as I mentioned, right, we are in pretty high volatility markets, larger structure setup here, so this definitely could need some time to play out, but literally just like that, we're only back down 20 points. And I like this 1 minute candle right here. Should be able to get this back test into view up on the 5 minute. Like to see that. My levels are not lining up the same with NQ here. Really interesting. Yeah, this still looks good. Like I said, I still really like this. SPY rejecting at overnight highs. Pretty big pull so far coming in with Qs. Apple sitting right below VWAP. Tapped in, rejecting VWAP as of right now. And I would like to see Nvidia come back below this 119 breakout level, previous breakout level, sorry. So there's our back test into VWAP right there, by the way, we just got. So now with this setup here, right now that we're kind of letting this move kind of digest a little bit, uh, what I really don't want to see is us to kind of come back above that 65. But yeah, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on this 15 minute though. Watching this 10 a.m. candle to probably look to close inside of this GP, so below 70. I'd actually prefer it to close below 45, actually. But if you take a look, we did fill previous overhead imbalance once again. Well, actually, that already got filled previously, but fit another 15-minute gap overhead us here.
Yeah, I want us to close below 45.50 here, big time.
But we'll see what this 10 a.m. candle. Filled that 1-minute imbalance we just tapped back into right here, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was watching the rejection of.
Came
Now we want to
in.
close below 27, which is New York Open here. And then after that, close below 8 for a flush down to 5-minute BPR at 88.
I see that. Yeah, I see that. World Tech actually is kind of strong here. I honestly don't like this setup on the shorter time frame for this 5-minute. But like I said, I do still like this on the larger time frame here.
Yeah, I like this on ES a lot. I think ES could drag us down here.
ES here is pulling down a little bit, but then again, this could also set us up for a bit of flagging. Apple just filled 5-minute imbalance overhead right here. Actually, is trying to come back into previous
All right, I
highs.
like this. As long as we don't close above 75, I'm cool. Because now we have SMT. So as we don't close 75, I think we're cool. I think the draw is going to manipulate lower.
Keep an eye out on this 10 a.m. candle close. We do also have data, I think, at 10. Let's see. Although I don't think it's going to really move us that much. Let's be careful of that, though. Yeah, ISM manufacturing, construction spending. Nothing too crazy for 10 a.m. data, but just be mindful of that. I'm so far liking this Nvidia back test though, but I would want to see us to get back below previous high of day and then get back below VWAP as a rejection of that 119.
I like shorts here actually. I don't hate this. Q's took out its internal liquidity, while and well ES did not. Um, Respecting higher time frame structure. Like I said, I'm gonna stick into it until we get a close below 75. I think the draw is lower to manipulate lower to fill some of these imbalances. Like it down to 88.
What's your fill, Ton?
I feel 16.
I actually took shorts there previously with that initial red candle. Was eating, I was just gonna say it, but it was that tap into the equal highs on that 15-minute fair value gap and the respect of that 15-minute fair value gap that I took 60 points.
Yeah.
So that view up.
Nice. Yeah, I'm still in this. In the 90s. 94, I'm still in this.
Yeah. You
That's
know,
all
you got
pretty
$1
good.
million in drawdown.
Yeah, I sized in my first position really small. I sized in I think at like 10 something. At like only 5 micros. So I had another 3 micros to play around with. That's why position size is so important. Whoa, what the? You guys see that?
10 a.m.
Yeah,
candle.
that's news.
Yeah.
News candle.
Oh shoot, I didn't even know there was news. I was like, wait, we just ripped up 15 points in one tick.
Yeah, I just said it.
Tweaking.
There you go. Give me 88.
So for this 5-minute flagging structure, I'd want us to get this candle close below probably 23, or even I'd actually prefer below VWAP. Um, that's what I'll be looking for here. 15-minute candle, actually, I do like where it closed here, so I will still continue to hold this position out. This will probably be a more longer end trade, I think. Probably be, I think I'll still be looking for a sweep down to 500. But we'll see.
Nvidia just tapped off of view up there.
Yeah, I did. I see that. Yeah, but we did have that close once again below that 119, which is that breakout level still.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you guys are not a fan of holding this trade, it's only about 10-point loss here, depending on your entry. Unless you guys probably already got stopped out by now, but
Oh yeah, big time.
Definitely did.
but yeah, I'm still holding this, so
I want us to close below 9 here. We still keep respecting it.
yeah, like I said, 5-minute flag structure right here, so definitely could position yourself for a better entry if you'd like, but
This 1-minute fair value gap is strong. Nice. First day here and you already hit target?
who? Who is target?
Uh, Raul.
Oh, Raul.
Damn. We use that 1 minute fair value gap as a propel us up.
Bullshit.
I
Somebody's
see
having technical difficulties.
that. Probably had a really good entry, Raul.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see if we can. I mean, this 15-minute fair value gap is pretty strong too on the upside. It's like we're bouncing in between two fair value gaps.
Yeah, this is just typical day before NFP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we had it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And pretty big earnings today, so this is expected to chop here. Yeah, that larger GP would have been a better entry to take my position from the overnight high to overnight low.
I want this push to be the push for us here. Close below 9.
Yeah, keep an eye out on Nvidia here. Look at Nvidia. Be watching that.
Breaking below VWAP.
Attempting to right here. We have 1 minute for this fight, or yeah, about 40 seconds for this following 5-minute candle close. If we can get this break below previous high of day, that could be pretty nice to see.
SPY is also at VWAP here too. Below it actually.
Yeah, entry for me wasn't the best now looking back at it, but it is what it is.
So we actually closed inside this 5-minute fair value gap.
Yeah, 5-minute candle did close also sitting right at VWAP here on NQ. However, Nvidia did get that break back into previous day's range and back below VWAP here.
I think we could break down here.
Yeah, I want to see us down to 88 here. We got this inverse. We just need to close below VWAP. That's all I'm looking at now.
Push through.
Go. Do
Yeah, I'm
not.
just gonna exit there and be done for the day.
Are you really?
No, I'm not. I didn't hit my profit goal today. It's just I wasn't planning on trading a lot anyway. But you guys should be up here.
Yeah, we are up here.
I got out at 92.
This is 20 points if you guys just want to take this and get out.
Damn, I got out literally right before the dump. What the? I just held for 35 minutes just to get out right before the dump.
I'm still gonna hold this, guys. I'm looking,
Yeah.
as I
I
said, I'm looking for a lot bigger of a move here. This is a larger time frame structure, so I'm gonna be holding this down for actually quite a bit. But I mean, if you guys wanna take this, if you took a re-entry or whatever, you guys could definitely look to get out. This is over 20 points here.
I know that trade didn't go as planned for everybody, myself included, since I was in that trade. But this is just to stress the sizing, right? It doesn't matter how big your account is or how big your drawdown is.
Hmm.
Your sizing is so important, so important. Um, because your sizing should be able to handle like 50 to 100 points, I believe.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I was in it, just because I was sized appropriately, and when you're sized appropriately, you kind of remove emotion from
Hmm.
it. So the whole trade, I didn't really have emotion or fear, just
I
because
took
I trust
my
my sizing.
took my half right there, by the way, guys, at 50. I'm out half at 50.
Dude, I literally sold right for the dump. That's annoying. Literally sold, literally like right before the dump for 20 points.
They were waiting for you, man. I said,
Dude, that's what
oh,
I'm saying. My entry was 16. I got
time's
it at
out.
20.
Time's out. Let's just dump
Let's
it.
dump it.
I
Shoot.
hold it. I hold that, and I was kind of like with the drawdown of like $1,000, but it didn't hit that and came all the way down and made like almost like 1,300 profit on each account.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
PK caught 800 off that. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, you could do whatever you want with this. The rest of this, that was up, 50, 40 points, 44 points for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna hold
Remember
I
my
my
actually took
profit
a
LRF
good
goal?
here.
trade there.
I
I took
I
a
hit
cheap
half of my
shot.
profit goal today on NFP protocol day. You got to be happy with the gain sometimes.
Harder one for me to catch today.
Yeah, definitely a harder one for everyone. I can almost guarantee that. I doubt anyone was literally held through that whole entire, or some of you might have, but like I said, most people probably would have been stopped.
Yeah, I held through the whole drawdown and I took profit early.
Like I said, I think I do still like this overall. I'm gonna continue to hold my other half here. I'm gonna be looking for actually probably a new low of day to come in. So, I mean, you guys, if you want to look to reposition an entry, because I'm still in, you guys could do as you please. But yeah, I did take my first half there for 50 points. So this is actually looking relatively good, really good now, actually. I want to see Nvidia get this break below 117 here. I want to see Apple loses 222, go for that lower imbalance fill. Yeah, SPY just put in a new low of day right there. And I want Qs to come back into previous day's range. If it's able to do that, I'd like to look to head probably down to overnight lows or even this 470 psych level. Really nice move though so far.
Man, I can't believe I actually sold right before the
Gotta trust the setup.
month. I did trust the setup. I got 25 points.
Said everyone, this is a larger setup, right? I can't stress enough with these larger setups, you will be in quite a bit of drawdown. So, these are the things you gotta consider when you are taking a trade.
Yeah, on Top Step, I took like 6 MNQ. That's why I holded it. Since you already mentioned this was a larger setup,
Hmm.
so
Guys, I'm done for today.
Nice job, Chin. Where you been at, Chin? You've been quiet all day.
Something is not right. Uh, Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex and Tom. I made $400. I think it's good enough. Yeah.
You're the man,
Nice.
Chen. You're the
No,
man.
no. I have trouble to hold the long week. Okay, and I got stopped out twice, and then I think I enter again on 19655 because that huge 5 minutes fair value gap, and I told myself, okay, one more time, that's it, and then I sold on the way down. Yeah, so
Nice.
That's a lot of growth, Chen, to respect your stop loss. That's a
Yeah.
lot of growth.
yeah, I have preset in the top step X to have a $150 stop loss. So if I take 2 micro, and it will be around 35 points stop
That's
loss.
perfect. That's actually perfect. I love that
Yeah.
strategy, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, good job, Chen. A lot of growth, man.
I
I
didn't even see it. I passed like 100K account.
Nice. Nice, Samir. Let's go.
I didn't
wow.
even do that.
Great job. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you needed like, I forget, yesterday did you post? You needed like 300 more dollars or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I didn't even realize that. I was like, I'm up like $1,000 on those. Like I already passed it, and I didn't even realize it.
Needed way, or you got
Yeah,
way more than you needed.
So from tomorrow, I'll be on 100K PA.
Nice.
What would you size, two or one NQ on those? Just since I'm on PA, so just don't want to be like really aggressive on it. So
Yeah, definitely do
yeah.
less one or even less than one.
Okay.
Yeah, I trade with 250s and 150s, and I only trade with 8.
Oh, okay. Right.
Eight NQ.
M and Q, M and Q.
He said 8
Uh,
NQ.
I was like, wow. you're, you
I don't ever touch NQ. Don't ever touch NQ.
no. Uh, I hope when I pass my 50K and 100K, I will continue use two micro, because I think that actually remove a lot of my stress and uh, prevent me doing something stupid, because
Yeah,
the I have the behavior that when I see red and I start to double down like all Chinese. So
yep. It's a gambler's mentality.
exactly. So two MNQ and yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So I would say this. Everybody kind of like has different like thresholds and how much stress that they can take and how much risk that they can take on before they start to introduce those emotions.
Hmm.
yeah.
And I feel like everyone, when they start trading, they'll eventually find that like Goldilocks zone where it's like just right position sizing where like you can make decent money off of it, and then where you also don't introduce any emotion to it. Because
Mm-hmm.
I've traded minis, 4 minis, now I'm only trading 8 micros, and the reason that is because 8 micros for me, no matter how much drawdown I'm in, never introduces emotion. So I never have the urge to add to my position or scared to exit my position. Like today, I was in 8 micros and I was able to handle, you know, 55, 60 point drawdown.
Yep.
Eight
So it's good. It's good that you found your Goldilocks zone and what works really well for you when it comes to controlling your emotion, because that's the biggest thing.
and 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 I don't know what others do, okay, but I also do is that when I enter and let's say I'm shorting, and when it makes the lower high and I move my stop loss closer and closer, my idea was that if the structure on 5 minutes is broken, that means my analysis is no longer valid. So I should be stop out there anyway.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
The setup actually still looking really, really good. I think this is actually going to give us our break back into previous day's range here, and I'll probably look to take this on this breakdown here, guys. I doubt anyone's still in with me, but maybe you are.
I just exited. I couldn't bear it anymore.
No worries. I'm gonna be looking for close to market open. Cool. If we can get this break into previous day's range, that is. But for me, I think I might just move my stop to 38, and that would pretty much just make this overall trade a break-even trade. But yeah, I mean, we see we are stalling here on this 5 minute. We had a previous 5 minute inverted hammer close. Gonna be looking, like I said, for the break lower here, below previous high of day and into market open. Alright, you guys gotta really just trust the setup that we're taking here. So, if the confluence is still telling you that, setup is still valid, then, as I said, I will still continue to hold the setup. Really no matter, honestly, the drawdown. But here is our break lower. Now this is officially 50 points right there, if you are looking to scale all out. Yeah, look at SPY here though. SPY is breaking down a whole lot more compared to Qs. Right, patience is the game, guys. Okay, patience is the game for sure. Could we have done some things better with this trade? Probably. Definitely done a lot of things better, but like I said, overall setup was still valid in my eyes, so I'll continue to hold this. But I like this all the way probably down to even 500. Like I said, I'll be looking for close to market open. Should be close to 60 points now here. Really getting close to 60 points.
I'm still a little bit red on the day, but I'll take it. Managed all my trees very well.
Yeah, and this would also definitely be another one and done day for me, for sure. Because this probably will turn into a pretty nice trade here.
I really like the idea of trading for first half hour to 1 hour only.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, in the morning, I don't look at the London session anymore.
Good.
And yeah, that's good because I just realized that before I joined the Discord and have you guys helping me, I was trying to get like 10 point, 5 point for like 10 10 minutes, 1 hour. It's crazy.
Yep.
And by if you do the market open and if you read the direction correct and half hour your job is done. So which is
Exactly.
really good.
Exactly. You said it yourself, Chin.
All right,
Thank
guys,
you.
I gotta go a little bit early today because I gotta go to the DMV again. But yeah, good trading day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, this is our 5-minute GP here. If you are looking to get completely out of this. Oh, you leave already? Oh, he did.
Yeah, he just
That was quick.
said his goodbye.
Oh man. Really nice move though here so far. Still keeping an eye on individuals. I do like Nvidia here if it's able to get this break lower. Apple looking like actually maybe an H setup, but not really. Sitting at these lows here, you guys definitely could look to get all out here though. This would not be a bad final take profit.
You are
Yep.
holding for a new low day?
I'm actually better take this right here. Yeah, I just got filled right there for my 30. I took another 3 off right there at 30, and I'll probably be looking to get all out here on this pull down. Yep, gonna get all out here, guys. I'm out right here at 20.
Good trade, good trade.
Yeah, very nice trade. Good patience.
Yeah, this can go down all the way to this 500 psych, but I'll take that. And I am done for the day as well, guys. With over, what is that, 70 points right there. Yep, and there's that push down to new low of day, and there's the flush. Beautiful. See,
Oh, nice.
just gotta trust your setup, guys. That's all it is. Cool. I know it was a tough day today, but
I survived.
you know, yeah, some of you guys did survive, so. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for me. So I guess we'll do a little bit of a trade review. So what are some things we maybe probably could have done differently, guys, in your perspective?
Um, Maybe more patient on the entry.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one as well. Definitely could have been a lot more patient with that entry. Um, oh wow, what a flush here.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yep, and that's the move that we were looking for. Oh, sorry, Sam. I forgot. You had a hot mic earlier. That's why I muted you. And there's the flush though. Yeah, beautiful. Cool, cool, cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, man. I think the entry got me because
Yeah, definitely
my
is the
when I
entry.
got in my first up loss hit, And then as it kept going, I was like, you know what? Okay, this might be the point where it inverts. So I got in again, and and today was my first day of my PA account, but hopefully, I make it back.
Yep.
The psychology wise, it's like shit.
Yeah, psychology part,
Yeah,
this is literally the hardest part of trading, but I mean, you see the structure playing out literally perfectly now. It's really just all about patience
yeah,
and waiting for the correct setup to present itself. But yeah, like I said, I think I
yeah.
did. All right, for me, I probably could have drawn my fib level a lot better here. I think I drew a little bit on the lower end. I should have drawn it from the overnight high into overnight low, as from the overnight high to overnight low, that GP lines up perfectly with where we're stalling at, right at the 650 to 670 region, as you can see. Never got a 1 minute or even 5 minute candle close above there, so that right there actually would have been my preferred entry, but you know, it is what it is, and but still made the execution happen. Just had to, hold through a little bit of drawdown there, but uh, yeah, I mean, I said it from the start, I still really, really like to trade, so I would continue to hold that. But, from, if you did get stopped out on that initial trade, right, you got stopped out, then you would really have to just figure out and position yourself for when, you would look to take your reentry, right? You don't want to really try and force anything as technically you would be going against the trend, and then, just learning how to position yourself after taking a loss, especially if you're looking to take a reentry, is going to be a little bit challenging at times. But at the end of the day, um, yeah, it really is all just about sizing. So that's the really only best thing I could tell you, to be honest. Focus on your sizing, keep things small, and then it'll be okay. But nice job, cool. On the actual re-add, where did you take a re-entry at?
You talking to me?
Who's talking? Is this cool? Raul?
No.
Oh,
This
Sam.
is Sam.
Sam.
My
Okay.
bad.
Oh,
Sorry.
man, now you're good. Raul took re-entry. 660. Nice job.
That's a snipe.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Great job.
See, I thought about it up there too, but I was just scared of the